Alright, so today we are going to play Red-Green Scapeshift. This list has been popping up for a while, and this dude, Nathan of the Gilt Leaf, is a very prolific modern league grinder. Right? This dude grinds ad nauseum. Ad nauseum amulet, right? So to see this person, who I'm going to assume is Nathan, play a different deck in a challenge when usually all they do is amulet is interesting to me. And I think I want to take a look at this list. I've seen this list pop up. There's been a couple of different versions of this list popping around, but it's a kind of a cool concept. So essentially, you're playing the ring, which is sweet, and you're playing ramp, a ton of ramp, and you're just, winning with Primeval Titans, Dryads, and you can wish for a Scapeshift. You can play a little wish out of the sideboard. We have Chalices, Explosives, Endurances, Nature's Claims, Veil, Pithing Needles, and extra Valakuts in the sideboard for certain situations. So, we're going to give this a try. Yeah, this is going to be some math in this deck. But essentially, you just fetch mountains all the time. And then you just go boom with Scapeshifts. Oh, there's no Scapeshifts in the deck. Hold on. There's no Scapeshifts in the deck. That's crazy. No, Moto's up. It just came up. It's been trashed all day. Alright, so let's jam. Yeah, Wish lets you play any card. You may play a card you own from the game this turn. So since it says play, you can play lands. Yeah. So essentially you're playing 4 Scapeshifts with this here, and you're playing a bunch of Primeval Titans to get a bunch of mountains and zap your opponent. Alright, let's see how it works. Alright, here we go. Ba-ba-ba. But Yawgmoth got actually all 3, which is pretty cool. Alright, so this hand, we'll just go tap, then we'll go mountain, then we'll go crack, then we'll go Dwarven Mine, untap, ring, and then here we go. So we'll start with this tapped, yield, hey, good luck to you too. Our spelling is immaculate, as always. Delighted Halfling. Alright, so now we're going to go boink, crack, get a Mountaina, and Tribe Elder. And we might as well leave it to make sure that they can't ping it. We are playing against the Yawgmoth, so this should be pretty interesting. We don't really have a way to kill them, but we have the ring. And as you know, the ring is undefeated and has never lost in the course of ever. This could be a different deck. Like, usually those are playing one of Gilded Goose. But here would be an example of how, like, this wouldn't let you cast Strangleroot if they had one. But they have a Bowmaster. It depends on how they tap here. Nope, it's definitely not Samwise. Samwise wouldn't have that. You want to bring the Ruckus? Oh, you do want to bring the Ruckus. I will take no damage from you today. Alright, let's get a mountain. You basically just default want to fetch all the mountains you can. Okay, so we have a choice here. We can go Dryad, land drop, Tribe Elder, or we can go ring. We could play the Precious. But I think it's Dryad, progress our board. I think that's where I want to be in life. So let's go Dryad. Enters the battlefield, you go 3 more untap mountains. 1, 2, 3, untappies. So now I'm gonna save this. Right? I'm gonna save this in case I need to do some fancy stuff later. Right? But we're gonna save it. Right? Because I could do some instant speed Valakuting. Alright. The Bring to Light Scapeshift? How's the Scapeshift been? God, this land gets me every time. It's just like, obviously they have a Yawgmoth here, but like, imagine if they didn't play this land untapped, and then they get to like mess around, shrink some things, and then maybe they draw a Young Wolf, but instead they have silly Colony Garden. Alright. Okay, so there's no point in doing anything just yet. Right, we need to draw... Oh boy, should have cracked this. Immediately punished. I was thinking maybe I draw Valakut. Immediately punished. Alright. Let's play the ring. I thought that I had a higher chance of drawing a wish, right? So then I could, like, wish, get the Valakut, or drawing a Valakut. And then I could play the Valakut and get 2 triggers off it. That's why I didn't do what, you know? That's why I didn't do that. Alright, so let's draw a card. See? Alright, that's what I wanted. It's a little late to the party, but it's still what I want. Alright, so now we're going to zap Yawgmoth. Zap. Yes. Zap Yawgmoth. And now I want to crack this fetch. And we're going to get... I guess we'll get another Dwarven Mine? No, we should probably just get Cinder Glade. Because we want to use this bolt, right? So now we zap the Yawgmoth again. So they're going to start doing stuff now. Where are they zapping? Alright, they're going to shrink. So eventually they're going to go through all this, and then we're just going to bolt the Yawg. Okay. They sacked the Gilded Goose. Sure. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's the thing, right? This isn't going to stop this, right? Because when this resolves, we're still going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mountains. Right? So they're not, like, killing this thing doesn't do anything. This resolves. That resolves. Okay. I would like to kill that. Okay. So now this thing goes to 1. This trigger 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other mountains. Whenever a mountain enters the battlefield under control, if you control these 5 other mountains, so I have to control 5 other. So 1. So this is entering, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this will be 5. But now they're gonna sack. Alright, so now we're gonna crack this. We're gonna get our mountain from our Sakura-Tribe Elder. We're gonna get the mountain. And we're gonna ping, right? Because this already sees 5 mountains, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm just gonna ping them. Right? If they kill the Dryad, it doesn't matter. Yes. They just sacrifice their board. Now this thing's gonna still die, right? Because I have 5 mountains. Yeah, I believe it is. Alright, so now, bop. Yes. Okay. So, 1, 2. That's why I didn't crack the Tribe Elder. Okay, your turn. We could bolt the Dwarf, but, they're pretty dead next turn. What's up, Janini? How are you? Wall of Roots. Sure. Oh, I'm having a great day. I've rediscovered my love for TFT. I've been playing TFT like all night. Orcish Bowmasters. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Yep. What is this link? Let's bolt them, and then the Primeval Titan will be lethal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can court for 1. But they're pretty dead. I have the ring effect out. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just clear it. So now... Okay, so now we can click the ring. We can just Primeval Titan. Boink, boink. Primeval Titan gets 2 mountains. And then they go to... They're dead. Okay. Worked out nicely. We got really lucky to draw the Valakut. Who called the red-green Gruul? Alright. What do we want against Yawgmoth? Pithing Needle on Yawg is kind of okay, I suppose. Force of Veil Summers are kind of okay. but kind of boring. I mean, I'd much rather have 5 copies of Pithing Needle, 4 copies of Pithing Needle in the deck than 1 copy. We could play Endurances as just low-level blockers, but I don't really care. Mountain Second Valley. Yeah, but I mean, they're dead, right? They're dead. They're tapped out. They're dead. But probably better because I have the ring hit. They would need to cord for... They'd need to have, like, 2 cords to go, like, Innkeep. They'd need to, like, cord for Innkeeper and then cord for, like, Dryad Arbor. And gain 1 life. And then I can just hit the ring and draw some cards. Yeah, I don't really think I want to sideboard anything. I could see bringing in Endurances over something. Chalice on 1 is just going to be so slow, right? They're going to dump all their 1s out on turn 1 and turn 2, you know? And then I'm going to be stuck holding... Veil could be brought in too, but I don't know. I could see Veil for Thoughtseize, but... Alright, this hand's not very explosive. And slow. But we're going to keep, because we have Explore. So we'll go turn 1, turn... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, the Colony Garden. The aggro land of all time. The #1 aggro land. I don't know how Zerk plays this land. It's really... The best thing of Yogg is coming out of the gates aggressive, and 0-1 plants are not it. Yeah, Young Wolf. So... Let's go Mountain. Let's explore the wilderness. Let's play you. Yield through the turn. Bored of calling for Dryad Arbor. I mean, they are ahead. Yeah, for sure. But at the same time, they don't have any black mana. So they'd need... how's that thing called? They'd need Twilight Mire to fix their mana. Evolution. Okay. Okie dokie. What are we getting? Grist? What are we getting here? Well, this gets to play the ring. I don't know if you've been paying attention, Janini, but the ring's pretty sweet. You know what I mean? The ring is sweet. That's true. Alright, so they got a Wall of Roots. So, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? We can play the ring, but then they're going to pop off next turn. They didn't do this. They only got this because they have Cord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we should probably bolt this Dryad Arbor this turn. Or we should wish for Pithing Needle or something. This is a rough spot. It's like wasting this Dryad Arbor feels pretty lame, to be honest. It feels lame and a waste of a turn. Scoop, very helpful. Janini, as always. Yeah, I need a Fury in the Wishboard. That's probably true. Fury would be pretty sick here. Pop, pop, pop. Let's bolt. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it too. Okay, well, because I fucked up, I'm gonna bolt the Dryad Arbor. Alright. Bolting a Dryad Arbor is fine. Janini, thank you, Janini. Time to bolt. Maybe we're supposed to slam the ring, but there's so much black... Oh my goodness, they don't have... Imagine if this Colony Garden was a normal people land and they'd have black mana. Alright, so now it's time for the ring. Let's draw a card. I guess we'll wait till their end step and see if they cord for like a black source, and then we will zap it. The chances are they're going to cord for a black source or cord for a mana dork, and then that gets zapped. Oh, they're getting fancy. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boop. Okay, continue. Continue. All right, they get a grist, I suppose. Well, listen. Listen. They're trying to get fancy pants with the Yogg. But you can't get fancy pants with the Yogg. See, because now they need a black mana. Imagine if this Colony Garden was black mana. They could party, but now they can't party. I guess they can party. I guess they can party. Alright. New plan. They didn't make it uncounterable. True. I'll make that. No, let's not taunt. I want to taunt so bad. Alright. Okay. So now, my friends, we get to do what is called bring down the pain train. Is this going to work? So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to get a Primeval Titan, and I'm going to get 2 mountains, and I'm going to go boop, boop, and I'm going to leave them with a Sorrowful Plant. Alright, so let's do this. Let's go crack you. Let's get Cinder Glade, the one that comes into play untapped, so it doesn't cost me life. Bop, 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 bop. So now Titan comes down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to get 2 mountains. I'm going to get Stomping Ground, Zap, Zap. Okay. We did it. We did it. We have turned to Wrenn, which I think is fine by me. I'm going to turn 1 Valakut, turn 2 Stomping Ground, Wrenn Zap. I think we'll be okay with this. And we could save this to cycle on turn 3. Or if they're playing Living End, we can wish, on turn 3, we can wish for a Chalice. That'd be very exciting. Well, let's see what they're doing. We'll figure it out here pretty quick. Is this Dingo's fault? Ooh. Overgrown Tomb. Ooh, fancy. I love me some Overgrown Tomb in Modern. What do we got? Everything's Dingo's fault. Oh, it is Living End! Oh, it's some weird-ass Living End. Alright. Is it Living End? What the fuck Living End would play an Overgrown Tomb? Do we want a Wrenn and Six or do we want a Tribe Elder? I'm gonna just... We're a ramping deck. It could be Jund Living End. But I went through this whole thing, right? I built this whole Jund deck. I built this Jund Living End deck. And then I brought it into a league and I realized I didn't have Living Ends. Just built this whole deck to brew and play with and fuck around with. And then I just queued into a league with no Living Ends in the deck. And lost the fastest $10 that I've ever spent. Alright. So this is definitely Living End. Curator. Alright, so this is perfect for us. Because hopefully they probably don't have... Force of Negation. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Cast the Wish. Get the Chalice of the Void. Cast Chalice on 0. Oh, baby. Oh, that's what it's all about right there. That's what it's all about. That's why we play Wish. That's why we do it. All about. We can also go Wrenn and Six Boseiju. We could do the old Wrenn and Six Razzle Dazzle on their lands here. I wonder if they were like F6 through the turn. Because like this idiot can't possibly do anything dangerous. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting concept to splash into black for Living End. I think it's kind of a good idea. Alright, so let's crack this for Steam Vents. Stomping Ground, tapped. Untap. Then let's draw... Alright, well, let's explore the space. Let's explore the space. Okay, so let's go... You. Jund Living End was very normal back in the day, but it played Simian Spirit Guide, so it's super explosive, and it played a lot of Fulminator Mages. That was a big part of its deal back in the day. Fulminator Mages. Alright. Hiding Colossal Sky Turtle. Boy, if this was the If this was the, oh god, Brazen Borrower that they used to play, boop, I would have been in a lot of trouble. Why not play 2 lands with Explore? Because I straight up forgot about it. I think I may have. Yeah, I think I just straight forgot about it, to be honest. Because I was so happy that our Chalice was living. But yeah, I probably just straight up forgot. To be honest, I think I forgot. I think we did miss our second land drop. But, you know, we didn't really miss it. Because we have the Titan here. Alright, well, let's get another Dwarf. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. U. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we could just get 2 more Valakuts for next turn. Or we can get Valakut. Imagine if I played my land drop last turn. Oops. Let's just get Valakut for next turn. And we'll return this and yield to the turn. Yeah, I messed that up. I should have played a land last turn. No, it does matter. It's bad. I made a mistake. I haven't played with Explorer in a very long time. So, plus I'm just an idiot. That's the biggest thing. But, you know, we're here trying it out. I mean, I haven't cast Explore in a very long time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. Alright, so now we're just going to go Wooded Foothills. Alrighty. So, these cards are obviously good. Endurances are very good too. I think I want to cut 4 lightning bolts. I think I want to bring these in, and I want to leave the Tormod's Crypt for a wish target. Or we could do this. But I think that since we're on the draw, right? Since we're on the draw, I think we need one of these before turn 3. So I think we just want to bring in all of these. And I think we're going to cut a Wrenn and Six and a Wish. We're going to cut these 2 cards. And I think we're just going to bring in all the hate. Because wishing for something on turn 3 is going to be too late against this deck. That's my thought process. Because we were only able to do that because we were accidentally on the play. Okay, well this hand is, I guess, good. I guess this is a good hand to start with. Turn 1. Maybe turn 2. Alright. We have the hate. A little slow of a hand. But we have hate. And hate, you know, I have a friend who runs on hate. Okay. So, I want to play the Dwarven Mine first, or do we want to try and get value? I guess we just play the Dwarven Mine first, just in case. Runs on hate, go on. Yeah, he runs on hate and being short. That's just... Okay. Now we're going to just play the Wrenn and Six. Ooh, we can play that. And correct this. We're going to get Stomping Ground, shock ourselves, play the Wrenn. Drawing a fetch is pro. This is pro level magic right here. Draw the fetch for this. Waker, okay. The real question is, once I endurance, what am I pitching? Am I endurancing pitching Dryad? Yeah, that's the real question. It's probably these 2. Mystical Dispute. So they are playing the blue package for counterspells. Sure. Feels like I bottom this. But it's still going to be good next turn, right? No, let's bottom. Alright. I guess they just must be all set up for, like, a turn 3 living end here. It does feel better than a random card, but not really. I just want to put, like, a Chalice in play and then just laugh at them. Oh, they just don't have lands? Nice. Bren felt like the best top deck. No, because I, like, want to hardcast an Endurance next turn. So we're just going to go bonk. And do we just hold off on going for it? I think so. We could just hardcast an Endurance. That seems pretty good. The one thing that's really interesting about this list is that, like, once they have a bunch of land cyclers, and they start cycling them, I don't really get anywhere. All right, let's think. Can we do both? I could put this land into play. I could go 1, 2, 3, play this, play 2 lands. I could just play this Cinder Glade, and then next turn I can go Dryad 1, 2, and hold up Endurance. So we'll just do this. Maybe it was right to play Dryad that turn and then play lands, because I have that I could Primeval Titan next turn. But I think it's probably okay just to hold up Endurance at this point. Grief me. You may grief me. It's 2 of them. There's 2 of your friends. I should have evoked last, yeah. But now we can't play the Dryad next turn and then play the 2 lands. Because with the Dryad on the stack, they'll just outburst. Okay. Now we just make our land drops slow and steady. Play you. And if we go for the... I guess we could go for a Dryad. I mean, we might as well just hold up the hard cast. And then next turn, use the Primeval Titan. Just hard cast the Primeval Titan, hold up the Endurance pitch. Yeah, but the problem is they could just, with the Dryad on the stack, they could just cast Cascading thing, and then I'm forced to pitch. And I don't want to do that. Right? Don't want to do that. Alright, so let's just go Mountain, 1, 2. We'll get 2 Valakuts. Boink. Yes. Valakut. Key. Now they'll be forced to Living End anyway to kill them, and then we can Endurance pitch, and then we'll play Dryad and just do 1,000,000 damage to them. But here comes the sun. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. They'd need exactly that. Or they'd need land, Cascader, I flash an Endurance, and they're like, other thing. So I'll wait for them to put the Living End on the stack. And then I will go pitch. I will target your graveyard. My Titan's gonna die here. You have a Street Wraith. They could do some fancy cycling of their own. But I am gonna get back 2 Endurances. I'm not gonna target anything. I don't want them to have this Living End in their deck, and I don't want to leave this Titan here in case they decide to do something. If they Living End again, I get the Titan back and just win on the spot. Okay, 1, 2, 3, Dryad. Bonk. 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 Yes. Yes. Dwarven Mine. Yay, Valakut. Yay, Valakut. Okay. Burn Man. What do you think Burn Man's playing? How many lands do we play? 28 lands. We believe on the draw. I don't like this because it doesn't have a bolt, but I guess we're going to keep it. Alright, let's see if Burn Man plays Burn. Uh-oh. Looks like Burn Man plays Burn. Yeah, I should have kept the Lightning Bolt. I'm going to take 6 damage at least from this thing. Approximately 1,000. Okay. Yep, I know. I would have just hit the land. I would have been fine. Yep. Lob Spike. Yep. Bring it. What else you got? Alright, I'm at 10. I think the 10-0 dream is over. Feels close. Well, I guess... Going to 8. Going to 5. Oh, going to 2. Okay, cool. Reasonable, fair. You know, feel like I had a chance this game. Game felt good. Mountain. Play the Dryad. Return that. Put this into play. Tapped. Okay. Our opponent is just... At least they're true to their name, right? You come in here, your name's Burn Man. You play fucking Burn. Alright. Let's bring in Chalices. What do we have that gains life? Nothing. Oh, Nature's Claim. I guess we could Nature's Claim our own ring. Better than some of the shit we have. The ring doesn't do anything against burn, right? If like we could maybe resolve it in the face of a Rift Bolt, but it's gonna be too slow. Yeah, let's jam. We could throw a Rift Bolt, Chalice on 1 or something like that. We could claim our ring. Well, we're gonna have to claim our Dryads or something. Alright, would you like to play first? Yes. I guess this is... our lands don't hurt us. This ain't gonna do it. This ain't it. We need at least 1 lightning bolt. Boy, this deck does not seem well equipped to deal with burn. I guess we need to play what? Life gain creatures with burn? Yeah, bolt or chalice. Like, we need at least green mana here. Alright, we can keep this. We'll put back this. We'll put back 1. We'll put back 2. Done. I'm going to start off with the mountain so I can bolt something. Obstinate Baloth, right, Drew? The card of cards. Oh, Goblin Guide. Unmulligan me, please. Thank you for your hard work. Yeah. I guess we have to crack this land eventually anyway. So we'll play this. We'll get a tap land. Maybe we can use this to filter. Maybe I didn't need to crack this. Now I feel dumb. What's up, Burnt? Alright. Let's do a little filtering with this. What are we drawing? We're drawing a Tribe Elder. Do we want to draw a Tribe Elder? No, not really. Not really. This is the only bit of damage I want to take this game. The only bit of damage I want to take this game is just cracking this Wooded Foothills. But I have a strong suspicion they're going to hurt us. I shouldn't do this now, but it really doesn't matter. Like, what am I going to have? Opponents in the tank about this. Weather the Storm. Obstinate Baloth is the big one, George. Obstinate Baloth is the one. Weather Storm's good too, but Obstinate Baloth is the one. That's the one that was played for years in all kinds of different decks. In Scapeshift played it. Baloth sucks though? What do you mean? Liliana's coming back. Alright. Our opponent is gone. I mean, 4 life is better than, you know, the alternative. What else can you play that gains life? Do you know? People used to play Feed the Clans. Weather the Storm? Alright. Sorry. That's okay. I forgive you. You said sorry. Thragtusk, Grazer. Maybe. Alright. So now we're going to go Mountain. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to play a blocker. Bonk. Ugh. We still have a blocker. Still have a blocker. Oh, they're going to Searing Blaze it. Oh, Lightning Strike. Another land. I don't want to take 2 damage. I guess I could take 2 damage now and then try and double block next turn. But I think I just want to take 2 damage now, maybe take another point of damage next turn to crack and block it. Oh, boy. We could wish for explosives on 1 and not crack them. We can wish for a Valakut and play it. That might not be too bad. But then I guess we'll wish for a Valakut. Very helpful, Janini, as always. Valakut. Okay. Now we're going to start taking 1,000,000 damage. If I'm helpful, that's outside assistance and it's cheating. Yeah, that's how streaming works. Wow. If Wizards gave, you know, codes or anything, or like did literally anything for the streamers, then maybe that'd be something. Alright. So it's time to gamble. What do we put this Chalice on? 1 or 2? There's been a bunch of 1s, so let's do it on 2. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There needs to be at least 5 other mountains. So I'll have to crack this, get a Dwarven Mine block. Okay. That did not feel that I had a chance. It felt as though I was just like, I like the guy from Indiana Jones. He's like, I've got this cool deck, and I've been practicing my whole life with swords, and then I just show up and get shot in the head. That's what I feel like in that matchup. What do we got here? I guess we can keep this. Turn 1, tap land. Turn 2, thingy. Turn 3, the ring. Now remember, when you cast Explore, you get to play land from it. 1981, yeah. That's back when Indiana Jones wasn't, you know, geriatric attack. Well, listen, I love Indiana Jones, but it's a little hard to watch. What turn is it? To Explorers? Listen, I'm from Binghamton, which is where Alex Bertoncini went to college, so, you know. I wasn't playing when he was playing, but then by the time I came back, I heard all about him. Alright, so they're playing this Yawgmoth deck. Put this land into play, yield to the turn. Uh-oh. Yeah, he let it back, and then, like, wrote a thing about how I'm never going to cheat again, and then cheated. I do like that. I could say so much shit about that guy. There's so much shit to say. Like, No. He was not a good person and not good for Magic. Alright. Now we're gonna crack. He ordered baubles of a TCG shop and they sent the order back and sent him 2 copies of Explore. That is amazing. That is the greatest thing I've ever heard. Alright. So now, how do we want to do this? What's the best way to do this? I guess we could go play Boseiju, cast Explore, get a mountain, zap this little bugger. Alright, so let's do it. Let's go Explore. Let's play land. Let's crack this. Let's get a Mountaina. And a fancy looking Elden or Lord of the Rings stupid one. And let's zap that halfling. Okay, pretty sweet. Why is Indiana Jones $17? It just came out. Indiana Jones just came out. Look at this. If we explore, we draw a card and we get shot by the Bowmasters. That's terrible. Oh no, Stranglergeist. Am I okay? No, I'm not okay. I need a lot more than that. Alright. So I guess we're gonna go Wrenn and Six. Plus Wrenn and Six. Get this. Play this. Crack. Get a mountain. Play our friend Steve. Maybe I was supposed to bolt something. Maybe I was supposed to cast Explore, but I'm not guaranteed another land, right? So, I don't know. This trying time. Right, here comes Yawgmoth, and we are in a lot of trouble. We are in a lot of trouble. If this is a Yawgmoth. Just be a Grist. Nope. Uh-oh. Well, if he tries to sack and target my Tribe Elder, I'm gonna draw a card. What are you targeting? Ah, ha 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 ha. I will sack and draw a card. You fool. Alright, that's all I got. We're gonna get to Samwise. If you type deck, it'll be there. You can like, or just click on the link with the deck, or I'll just give it to you here in a sec. I think it was right here. I think it was this. Bam. Like if you go to the Stream Decker link, but that's the list. Yup. Is my thing dead? Yeah, my thing's dead. Uh-oh. Okay. So, what do we do here? What do we do? I guess we go 1, 2, Wrenn and Six, plus get a land, play the ring. Hope we're not dead. I guess we gotta do what we gotta do. I guess we gotta do what we gotta do. We could have minused and then bolted this. But then they get to draw a million cards, so... Alright. Don't kill me! We're dead, by the way. We are pretty dead. Hepatra. Alright, this gives them infinite snakes. Infinite draw. Uh-huh. The Lord and Savior Zuluport? No, I don't think so. Maybe. They could start bouncing. We'll see. Is this Splinter Twin? They kind of have. They kind of have Splinter Twin. Good thing they sacked this Strangler-Geist to make a Hepatra thing instead of just bouncing these. But that's okay. Gotta use Hepatra. They sacked the wrong the Strangler-Geist, but it doesn't matter. This shoots into this. They're probably playing Zuluport Cutthroat. But, like, even if they weren't, it wouldn't matter, right? Of course they're gonna go for it. But, like, this is an example of Zuluport Cutthroat not mattering at all, right? Because if they had a Blood Artist, they literally just go to my upkeep, and then I go to do something, and then just, like, kill you. So, this is just an example. Even though I have a Bolt, too, I could Bolt the Blood Artist, but they have a Strangleroot, they have a Hepatra, they have everything set up, so they couldn't possibly lose. So, yeah, it's cool if they have a Zuluport, but it really doesn't matter. Like, in this situation, like, Blood Artist is the exact same thing. No Search for Tomorrow. I don't think you could do that when Teferi is one of the big things in the running around in the world. Right? There's just so much Teferi running around. Upkeep. Okay. Okay. So, what do we want to do here? Our opponent is actually dead. We just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cast Primeval Titan. Get Valakut, Mountain. Play Fetch. Crack Fetch. That's 6, and then we bolt them with the land. Right? So they should be dead if they don't have anything fancy. But they probably do have something fancy. Is there any way that I can play this land? Let's think about this. What if I play the land first? I'm going to go under the assumption... Whatever. So, what's up, Nathan? This is your list, by the way. So we could play the Wooded Foothills first, and then get Valakut, and then we can crack this and get a bolt and bolt something. But we're just dead if that doesn't happen. 6 points at instant speed. Yeah, that's true. Alright, let's play this. Let's play this. Alright, so this is going to resolve. We're going to get Valakut. Then we're going to crack this. We're going to get a mountain. Zap. I imagine they drew the Zuluport Cutthroat or the Blood Artist or whatever. Bonk. Alright. Never a doubt. Maybe a doubt. What's up, Matt? Okay. Never a doubt. And what did we determine last time? Sideboarding is for cowards, so we just went last time. I doubted that? Yeah. There's something to be said for not being able to die with the One Ring. Not dying? Yeah, so this is like, I'm gonna not die, plus I'm gonna draw cards. Everything I want in Magic is not dying and drawing cards. Mono. It says, I think it says modern. Modern. Mono, green, and red. Alright. So what do we got here? We have turn 2 Wrenn, which is pretty good against that deck generally. But not with Delighted Halfling. But I think we're going to keep this. Oh no, the Halfling. Red-green, in fact. Red-green. Scapeshift. Like, yeah, it's pretty rough. Alright, let's see what they've got. What do they have? You sure it isn't green-red? This hand is completely balanced. As all things should be. Right? Perfectly balanced. 3 red-green, 3 of this, 3 of that. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Alright, we're going to get a mountain here. Then we're going to play Wrenn and Six. And we're going to return a land. And that's that. Perfectly balanced Scapeshift, as all things should be. Oh no, Bowmasters. Please don't kill my Wrenn and Six. No, I try to mute myself when I cough, Janini. Sheldred, what the fuck? They kill Wrenn or they kill me? Okay, so I take 2 here. I think I need to play a Wrenn. I need to play this, crack it, get a mountain, return, get this. I don't think we're going to win this game, by the way. This is just too much pressure. Maybe I needed to risk it on Explore, but I don't think I'm winning this game with Sheldred in play. Maybe if they attack Wrenn and I draw Ring, but Sheldred just kind of gets through the ring. So I think I'm toast. Yep, I agree, Baynard. I think this list is preying on 4-color and other things, right? It's not prepared for this kind of aggression. Or the burn deck, right? But it is prepared to beat up on 4-color. It is prepared to beat up on 4-color. It is prepared to beat up on all the slow decks of the format. But it is not prepared for burn. And it's not prepared for Yawgmoth when it's that aggressive. And it's good versus Living End too, right? Alright, so what do we got here? We have turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. This hand might not be good enough, but we do have... I guess we have turn 1, turn 2, turn 2, then we can turn 3 of Valakut. So I guess we have 4 land drops, so I'm going to keep it. Right? Because we can wish on turn 3 for the Valakut. Yeah, I think I agree is good enough. Because we can go this tapped, we play our Steve, then Steve gets a basic, and then we can wish on 3 for Valakut. Yeah. You just have to hope everybody cut Elesh Norn. Alright, so now let's go Shock Ewan, play the Tribe Elder, the eldest tribesman. The pig's been flooped. Thank you for the 19 months. That's very kind of you. I appreciate it. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, we could do that. It's fine. I appreciate it. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna crack this. I'm gonna get a mountain. Now this is gonna resolve. Yup. Okay. So I think now I need to wish for the Valakut. Valakut. Okay. Yeah. Double grist. How lucky. I have a land that means they can chord for Yawgmoth, which is not great for us. I'd really kind of like to draw a fetch land. I'm not going to lie. 1, 2. Hierarch. Bowmaster. Okay. Alright. There's a lot of little people out there. A lot of little people. What do we have in the Pyroclasm Wish For department? You know what this deck needs in the sideboard? End the festivities. That'd be so sick. Alright, well, I think we're in trouble. I guess we could play the ring and just hope. We could explore and hope. We could play... Wrenn and Six doesn't do anything. I guess it's got to just be the ring and hope. We just have to hope. Land? Okay. Okay. Staying alive. Making our land drops. We are in trouble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yawgmoth. Uh-oh. Spaghettios. We're in trouble next. Alright, so you have to draw land for prime time and start killing Yogg. Okay, so let's draw a card. What do we got? I think we're dead. I guess we could explore for like... Oh, there's nothing we can do. I guess we have to hit this. Click. Just one more hit. Okay. So we can kill... What can we do? I guess we could play another ring and we can explore. I like that. Okay, so let's play you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play another ring. Keep the new one. Draw cards. Problem is the Wrenn and Six is dead, right? If I do use that, I think I want to explore. I think the way I win this game is exploring. Or maybe I just Wrenn poke this. Explore costs me a card. Drawing a card costs me a card. How do I win the game? How do I set up next turn to win the game? I think I need to explore. Oh, no, that's a good card. I could click to draw land. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I draw land, I could kill the Yawgmoth. I can't resist. I can't resist. They should have targeted the Orc army. This is... No, this is probably a dick thing to do. Alright. Yeah, they could just kill me with the Planeswalker Altar. Alright, if we live till next turn. I think we're gonna die this turn. If I was them, I could kill me. Probably. I'm pretty dead here. So, like, they can proliferate up the ring. They can proliferate up the ring. They can proliferate discard creatures. Sack 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures. They can proliferate this up. They can sack a bunch of creatures. They can... Grist Alt doesn't target. Black Saga Storm. So... What are they doing? What are they doing? They're just not going for it? Okay, well, I guess they must have a Court of Calling now. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Primeval Titan. Yeah. I'm gonna get Mountain. That's 12. No. I guess I have to use this as a quasi board wipe. But, like, they could draw so many cards. I don't know. I'm just gonna hit them. So they can't draw so many cards. But then I'm probably just dead. I don't know. I don't think I can get out of this game. Like, they should have killed me last turn. But they're new to the deck, right? So I'm just in here on borrowed time. Don't West for Scapeshift? That would have been way better. I guess we try and draw a card here to draw land. That's funny. That's so funny. Well, guess we just passed the turn. We needed one land there. I guess we could have wished for Scapeshift. I would have done it too, but they should have killed us, right? They should have killed us. Pylon? Okay. They should have killed us here. Like we should have died, right? They proliferate the ring up twice. They proliferate the ring up, discard a bunch of creatures, sack their board, grist ultimate. We should have died. But also, I should have just wished for Scapeshift. I was just kind of blown away that they didn't kill me. But like, you could wish for Scapeshift, that would have killed them. But I felt we were on borrowed time because we should have been dead this last turn. We should have been dead. I guess this deck can't beat Yawgmoth if we don't draw bolts. Alright, so can we keep this hand? We basically have no play that's relevant until turn 6. We don't have a fetch. This doesn't do anything. I'm going to mulligan. I guess this is the same hand, but we have a ring. Guess we'll keep. Back a mountain. Yeah. Thank you, Quiet. We beat Yawg earlier, but the only reason we beat Yawg earlier was because they were playing Colony Garden and like a bunch of random cards that just didn't work out at the time. I guess we'll start with you. Yeah. You get a free orc army if you do that. You get a free orc army if you do that. Alright, here comes Wrenn and Six. Oh, well, they have Wrenn and Six. Can I draw Wrenn and Six? I guess I'll play this instead. A tap land like a civilized gentleman. One. What do they got? What do you got, opponent? 1, 2, Fable. Yup. Very exciting. The old Fable into Fable. Well, I guess I'll play a Dryad. Yield through the turn. Okay. We're probably doomed. We're probably very, very doomed here. In a lot of trouble. Probably can't win in a million years. Probably can't win in 100 million years. They discarded 2 lands. Perfect. They can just get them back with the Wrenn and Six. Yep. They're not returning a Dwarven Mine, so that's good. What's the record? 2-2. Teferi. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Yup. Okay. I really don't like this Wrenn and Six being at 6. Yup. Alright, we're gonna crack this, and we're gonna get the Dwarven Mine, so we can maybe kill Tef. Dwarven Mine. Alright, maybe we actually hit the Wrenn and Six, to be honest. So, I think we hit the Wrenn, so it doesn't ultimate. Let's swing on the Wrenn. Wrenn and Six. Looks like they'll trade a dwarf for it. It's fine with me. So, let's see. What can we do here? So, we can try and prevent ourselves from getting completely demolished next turn. We could play the Ring. That leaves us vulnerable to Spell Pierce. They have 6 cards in hand. Or we can go Wish for Engineered Explosives and leave up 2 mana and Engineered Explosives. That doesn't seem too bad. Wish for the Necromancer creature. Very helpful, Dingo. Appreciate it. Alright, let's try this. Let's Wish for Explosives. So this way we don't get creativity upon. This spot you play the Ring. Well, it didn't matter what the fuck we played. It didn't matter. Didn't matter. I figured at least the Wish played around Spell Pierce. This one can play around Spell Pierce, and then maybe we don't get dunked on. But Reprieve's pretty good. Xander's Lounge Cycle. What the F? Am I going to have to Boseiju this reflection? The problem is Wrenn and Six is at 1,000,000 loyalty. That's not good for us. Really not in a good spot here. I guess we have to just try a Primeval Titan. Guess that's going to be our game plan. I could Boseiju this Kiki Jiki. Whatever. Let's just go to our turn. Alright. So I think we... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can play a Primeval Titan. We can go play Boseiju, play Primetime, get Valakut, get Fetch Land, get the Wrenn and Six so it doesn't ultimate. We could play the One Ring here. We could also play Dryad and then play the land and then play the One Ring, but that doesn't play around Spell Pierce. And if we jam the One Ring, then they get to ultimate this. So I guess our only hope is to cast this. Okay. Now we're going to get a Valakut and a Mountain. And we're going to ping the Wrenn and Six. That doesn't trigger. I forgot about this. The Dwarven Mine doesn't come into play untapped, so I just missed my one trigger with the Dwarven Mine. That was a mistake. But we're probably dead anyway, because they're probably just going to creativity for 10 million and kill us very badly. Oh, maybe not. Maybe they don't actually have one. We'll find out real quick. They could kill us this... 1, 2, 3. Make 2. Oh, they just don't have it. Holy shit. They legit just don't have it. That's wild. That's so wild. We're so lucky. Binding that? Sure. They should have used the mana and then copied this, but it doesn't matter. Have more tokens. Okay, well, I guess we're still alive. So, we can go... What can we do here? We can wish for a Valakut, play Valakut, play Dryad, make a land drop. Or we could wish for a Dryad. We have a lot of choices, right? So we can go 1, 2, 3, Dryad. Then we can cast Wish. Then we can play the Valakut. But they probably have another removal spell. Yeah, they could have so much stuff here. This is literally so hard to know what to play against. I think I'm going to play the Ring. Okay, well that makes it a little bit easier. Now I'm going to draw a card. Now I'm going to play Dryad. This will not give them priority, right? This won't give them priority if I do this. They don't have... Now they have priority. This. Zap. How is my Dryad alive? How is it alive? What is going on? How do they not have anything? What? Apparently, they're just like, I don't want to play Magic cards. I wonder how many Archons are in their hand. Okay. Well, that one we definitely did not deserve. We did not deserve to win that game. I don't know how the hell we won that game. Okay. These don't do anything. Explosives is a good draw, but we could play 4 of them here, right? So we might as well play 4 explosives. I don't know. We could bring in Claim, but again, Wishing makes Forest seems better. Veil doesn't seem that great. If they're moving their counterspells to the Reprieve, then Veil's not that great, right? But maybe we want it. But at the same time, if they're just using the Reprieve, the white card, then I believe the white Reprieve just gets it right out of our hand. Oh, what the hell is it called? Oh my god, there's a million cards. A million cards. Return target spell to its owner's hand. It doesn't even counter it. So, like, the Veil doesn't do anything against that. But the Veil does do stuff against Spell Pierce and change the equation. I think I'm just gonna run it back. We'll just run it back. Maybe I want these in game 3 if we see more different counter spells. Okay. 2 rings is kind of... 2 bolts is kind of sketchy, but this hand's not terrible. We can go aggro Steve. Which one of these first? Probably the Valakut first. Bonus at 13 life already. I mean, they're going to hurt themselves a lot more. So maybe this is right. Let's see. We'll see if it ends up being right. Is this ring burn? No. Burn doesn't need help. We got demolished by burn earlier today. We're going to have to shock ourselves for this. But that's okay. 1, 2. Little Tribe Elder. Little Tribesman. Does he resolve? It looks like he resolves. Stuff. Alright, all we have to do is just be patient, make our land drops, and we can kill them with the Valakut that's in play right now. Just nice and slow. Alright. Let's get a mountain. So, we can go shields down and play the One Ring here. But I think we just bolt this and leave up bolt. Let's just kill this. Let's play this. Let's leave up bolt so we don't get creativity to pawn. Now let's call it a day. Okay. Yeah, but if we pass the turn, right? They would go attack you, crack, make 2 Archons, and we'd be untapping with a ring, and they'd have 2 Archons in play. And then they would kill us with those Archons. We'd have 1 turn to go from having a ring in play to killing them, and I don't think we could do that. If that makes sense? I think that's a bit much for us. It's a bit much of an ask. Because even if we do have protection, they could still put Archons in play, and those Archons would just kill us the next turn. If they're not killing us this turn. Okay, well this is a good draw. This is a nice little draw. Okay. Alright. I guess I'll do this. Alright. I'm joshing you. Alright, sorry. Okay. So here comes a dwarf. They have dwarf and fable next turn. Okay. They attack me for 1. Sure. I'll take 1. Deal. They're leaving up all their mana again. I guess I want to bolt one of... No, I guess I just hold back the bolt. Okay, so let's go 1, 2, 3. Dryad. If they reprieve this or whatever this... Ugh. Okay, so this goes back to our hand. Now we'll play this land, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3. Play Dryad. They can't reprieve this. Alright, well, that sucks. So I've changed the equation. Now our shields are down. We wouldn't have even been able to veil that. I really kind of needed to make this land drop so we could bolt one of these if they do go for it. It's okay if they do. If they do just make a thing. No, I guess it's not okay if they do it. It's really not okay. Yep. Oh, it's so not okay. Elishnorn? Alright. Fuck are you playing Elishnorn for? What? Alright. We did see change the equation, so we should probably bring in the Veils. I think we don't really need to wish for much in this match, so let's play Veils instead of wishes. Let's just run it back. 1 copy of Elishnorn in the main? In the main deck? Interesting. Alright, let's be on the play this time. Let's have a Wrenn and Six. Look at how slow this hand is. It's just do nothing until... We gotta do better. I mean, this isn't that much better, but I guess... Playing one Elishnor and Bring to Light. You could easily do that. That'd be kind of cool. Alright, we'll start with this tapped. And then... we'll play a Tribe Elder. Shock. Boink. Okay. I should just crack this stupid thing now. This person is... I don't know. I'm gonna crack it now. There's no point in saving it. Just gonna crack it now. I could, in theory, I guess, keep it around. But if they Wrenn and Six, and then I could attack it for one and then bolt it. But I want to play the ring next turn, right? I want this to be my next turn. If they tap out for Wrenn and Six, I want a ring. Alright, so... I guess we can start... We could play the Wrenn and Six. Ugh. So, like, in theory, this plays better into reprieve. Right? We play it, they reprieve us, whatever. We replay it. But it's a lot worse if they have changed the equation. Like, change the equation just wrecks this. And then ring... I guess I'm gonna play... Wrenn. Just because I don't want to get spell pierced, right? I think this plays better around a lot of the different things that they could have. It's worse into exactly solve the equation, but it's better against spell pierce, better against reprieve. Okay. Let's get another green source here. I don't want to get the forest because we have the Valakut. Let's get the other Stomping Ground. I hate shocking, but... Alright, so we have a Wrenn and Six in play. That's sweet. So, I guess it's a good thing we didn't tap out for the ring. We would have got owned by the reprieve. Teferi. Okay. Alright, let's play the ring. Let's draw a card. I think we have enough lands that I'm just going to ping their Teferi. And I want to surprise. I don't want to crack this land because I want to be able to get a Dwarven Mine at the end of their turn. Okay. So now we can at least represent a lightning bolt so they won't just... Oh, they have Teferi, so even if we have a bolt, it doesn't matter. Okay. Well, I'm going to get a Dryad Arbor here. I'm going to get a Dwarven Mine, and I'm going to attack. Oh, they're bouncing the ring. Sure. Alright, let's get a Dwarven Mine. Alright, let's get a Dwarven Mine. Dwarven Mine. And let's spend this Dwarven Mine at this Teferi before we do anything. Okay, this is a sick hand. Just the best draws. Alright, let's attack Teferi. This is really good for us, them killing that dwarf. That's actually, like, sick for us. I'm going to play this dwarf again here. So this way I can play around Spell Pierce. 1, 2, 3, 4, the ring. I want to play around Spell Pierce this way. Yay, the ring. Let's draw a card. Alright, well, we'll cycle these at the end of turn. And then next turn, we're in shock range, where we get to bolt things, which is pretty good for us. Boseiju the Valakut? Ouch. That hurts. That hurts. That hurts. Okay. We're 2-2 in this league, and this is game 3. We're 2-2, and we're on game 3. So gonna take the ring from us. Okay. We can cycle this Sheltering Thicket. God, this deck is so bad when it doesn't have Wrenn and Six. Alright, so let's go 1, 2, cycle. Explorer's pretty sweet. It's better than another land. Okay, so we could just jam a Titan here. Let's do that. Titan. Yay. Let's get 2 Valakuts. Valakut. And then let's play this fetch land so we could do it at instant speed. We're actually going to win this game, though. We're actually doing good stuff this game. So we have 2 bolts at our disposal with this Scalding Tarn. Leyline Binding? Sure. That doesn't change anything. Yup. So it looks like they just don't have anything relevant. So I believe they're dead. So we cast Explore. Boseiju? Well, that's annoying. Alright, so let's get Cinder Glade. Let's shock them. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna get... They're still dead. Zap you. Yup. Then this resolves. I play my land for turn. Zap you. And then I play tap land. Zap you. Okay. We did it. We won. I don't know how, but we won. That's pretty sweet. Obviously I didn't play that deck the cleanest. I was a little thrown off in the Yawgmoth game that we lost. I could have just Burning Wished for Scapeshift that one turn and then killed them. But this deck's pretty powerful. I don't know, though, like... How appropriate. Garbage. I don't know how it's supposed to beat, like, a scam deck that comes out of the gates really quickly, you know? Like, it struggles to interact with decks that are quick. But, like, you can beat that stuff, but, you know, it seems a little rough at times. But this list is pretty sweet. It was kind of fun. It's definitely better against slow, grindy stuff. We got incredibly lucky against the creativity player in the final game. We got incredibly lucky. But that's going to do it for me today. I'm keeping it easy with the streaming because my voice is going because of all the calls.